Hey everyone, it's Ms.Parmar here. Today we're going to be breaking the rules of genetics. So we're going into a unit of non-Mendelian genetics, and the specific problem we're talking about is incomplete dominance. So the way you want to remember this is by thinking of the word blending. Whenever you see incomplete dominance, you're seeing a mixture happening, a blending happening. So let's go ahead and go into our problem. So a botanist crosses two pink flowered plants. The cross involves alleles that were not clearly dominant or recessive and can make red, pink, and white flowered plants. So let's go ahead and create a key for ourselves and determine what the parents' genotypes are. So the first thing is that we have red. And if we're red, we're going to just go with R here. And then we have pink and white. You'll notice that pink is that blending between red and white. You know, red and white make pink. So this is going to be the heterozygous genotype. And then white will be little r, little r. So anything with the, so that could have, this one should only be big R, big R. Let me make that clear. So if a plant is red, it's going to have both of the big R's. If it's pink, it has one of each. So that shows a blending, incomplete dominance. And then if it's white, it's going to be both little R's. So in this problem, we know that the botanist is crossing two pink flowered plants. So both of these parents are big R, little r, because both parents are pink. Now I'm going to take this genotype and bring it into the monohybrid cross, the Punnett square. So parent 1 and parent 2. Remember guys, when we fill a Punnett square, you bring this down, bring this across. So bringing this down. See, I brought this down, brought this across. That's how we filled in each of these squares. Now it's our time to analyze. So genotypes mean what's inside of these boxes. What is their alleles, their genes? So I see that one parent is big R, big R. Sorry, not one parent, one child. Two children are big R, little r, the heterozygous. And one child is homozygous recessive, little r, little r. This is our genotype ratio. If we did this as a fraction, this would be 1/4, 2/4, which equals 1/2, and 1/4, little r, little r. So this is how they connect. So this is the one way we could have written the fractions for each. Alright, but let's go into phenotype ratios. What do they actually look like? So let's start from right here. This one kid is going to be red. So there's one red flower. These two are going to be pink. I know this because this is a blending happening. So big R, little r, that's the incomplete dominant trait. And one of the offspring are going to be just straight white. That's the phenotype ratio or fraction. If we did it as a fraction, this would be 1/4 red, 2/4 are pink, which means 1/2 of the offspring are pink, and 1/4 is going to be white. Of course, this could be done as a percentage as well, 25%, 50%, 25%. So let's go into the question. So a botanist crossed two pink flower plants. We got this. It involves alleles that are not clearly dominant or recessive, but can make red, pink, and white flowered plants. If 4 plants are produced from the cross, what is the expected number of white flowered plants? We've already done this. We've figured it out right here. So our final answer would be 1 of the 4 plants are going to be white. And that's how you would do this example problem of incomplete dominance.